Staghorn fern.
That's right. And I was asking you, I've never seen this.
Yeah,
It seems so exotic.
Well, they are. They are tropical, and they're sort of one of the house plants.
Oh, this is the plant to have.
Yeah, one of them. But
Oh.
the nice thing is you could grow it outside, and actually I recommend growing it outside. Now, Staghorn ferns, they are a true fern. They're found all over the world.
They're really pretty.
So there's really only one species that does well in this area. So look for one that's Platycerum bifurcatum.
That you said.
Yes, that one will handle our cold. So if you're in Southern California, you could grow more tropical ones, but grow them on a tree.
On a tree?
On a tree. Well, I'll show you in a second.
Okay.
The east facing, no afternoon direct sun for these.
Okay.
So they grow up in the trees. So
Wow.
what's interesting, so this one's fully mounted, growing.
Okay.
And how they get their food is they have these flat leaves and these reproductive leaves. These flat leaves collect bird poo, dead insects,
Right.
dead leaves, and they compost their own food. And
So it's a real working plant.
Yes, these leaves will not fall off. They build up into layers like a sponge.
Oh, wow.
And then they start multiplying like this.
Oh my gosh, this
And
is
then
crazy.
people go, how do I divide them? Here, take a serrated knife.
I'll do what you say because you have a big knife.
Just for fun, cut into that.
Okay.
You're cutting into all the old leaves that they're using as a sponge.
Wow. Okay, that's my cut.
There we go. Okay, that was your cut.
was
Good.
my cut.
Okay, and just like the magic of TV,
Boom.
you divide them by finding the section of flat leaves.
Okay.
See, this was the section, and I cut around it. And all you're going to want to do is either get a piece of redwood board or oak bark.
This is pretty.
You could buy it at a orchid supply place. We have one called Floriculture in Sac.
Okay.
You put it here, but before you do that, use sphagnum moss, which you could also buy it at an orchid place, and then put it there. And then take fish line.
Okay. So
And just
I
wrap
hold
it around. I'm not going to do it.
I was like,
I'm very challenged with doing knots, so I will not do a knot on. But then don't worry about getting the fish line cut into the leaves either. It won't hurt it that bad. And then you're going to hang it.
Like on your wall?
You could hang it inside on your wall, but to water it, you'd have to move it into the sink or outside because you do need to make sure that these old leaves get wet because that's the sponge. That's what's holding the moisture.
Wow.
So I recommend growing outside on a fence, on a tree, east side. They don't need a lot of fertilizer. You could fertilize it every, few times you water.
And how big do they get?
They could get huge. We've had someone donate a 5-foot by 5-foot one that was growing since 1945.
So if you really want to cover up an area like an ugly fence, this would be the plant to do it,
Well,
right?
I would do something else. They're slow growing.
Oh.
But you could also
live there for that
divide
30-year
Yeah,
mortgage.
there you go. You're like, one day that fence will be covered.
So great.
But yeah, and I'll have tips on growing them on my Facebook page, Marlene the Plant Lady on Instagram.
And lastly, where do we find if I want to buy one today?
You can buy them online.
Okay.
I see them at the houseplant section of certain nurseries around. It's hit and miss. And make sure it is one that will tolerate our cold, which is the bifurcatum. If it's not that species, you do run the risk of them freezing outside here.
Could you just take one of those?
What do you mean I wasn't gonna?
There you go.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Cammy's
Thanks,
like,
Camby.
she's on my wavelength. Just take one up right here. Yeah. All right, back to you.